What's going on, everybody? Thank God it's Friday. I'm Davon Nelson, Iron Sharp Motivation. Listen, I want to talk to you briefly about the power of forgiveness. The power of forgiveness. Listen, some of y'all know my story, know my testimony. To those that don't, real quick, born and raised in a single parent home. My dad did 15 years in prison for manslaughter. So coming up, him not being around, as I got older, I still couldn't comprehend, really what was going on in my mind. So, it developed resentment and it developed anger towards him for not being around, because I would go out, and I would see everybody else with their dad, they would be playing and having a good time. And, I would have to go and see my dad behind a fence. And when we would leave, he had to stay, so he wasn't coming with us. But my mom couldn't understand that. I got to a place where I was harboring anger and resentment and unforgiveness towards him, and it developed into something more. And so it caused my life to spiral out of control at times, and caused me to make dumb decisions just by being angry and, having that unforgiveness towards my dad. But when I got to the place of forgiving him and wanting to build a relationship with him, me personally, in my own life, I feel like that's when God blessed me with my own family, and I just want to share that with you all because, I feel like some of you all are still holding on to some unforgiveness towards some people. It may be your mom, it may be your dad, it may be somebody in your family, somebody hurt you, a past relationship, whatever the case may be. Some of y'all are still holding on to unforgiveness, and that unforgiveness is like, it's like plugging up a drain. If you plug up a drain, the water is not going to flow. And so a lot of you, like the unforgiveness that you holding on to, and you don't realize that you holding on to that unforgiveness until you have to be face to face with that person and they do something or say something, and if it gives a nasty taste or pulls something negative out of you, then you still holding on to that unforgiveness. And so you just got to forgive and let go. You know what I'm saying? You can't change the past. We can't change things behind us. You know what I'm saying? We can remember, but we can't change it. So if me being angry and unforgiving doesn't change anything, then I'm not finna destroy my future. You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm mad or upset at how my life I thought it should go, but it didn't go. Listen, man, it's power in forgiving. My wife Paige, you see our son and everything, but a lot of y'all don't even know the story behind our son. That's how we know it was Yahweh God. It's just a miracle, you know what I'm saying? And we are grateful for that. But I feel like, me personally, in my own opinion, it didn't happen until I let go of, what I couldn't change. Into these things where we want to control everything. We want to control our life. We want to control the outcome, and you can't control the outcome of what's already been predetermined. You know what I'm saying? So if it's something that's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. And you can't stop it. So I can't change what happened in the past. Back in 1989. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was only 3 years old when my dad got incarcerated. So why would I be upset over that? You know what I'm saying? I'm 33 now, so there's no need for me to be upset about something that happened when I was 3 years old. But I can say this, what happened then affected my life along the path, you know what I'm saying? So it affected me not having my dad around. I had to go out and learn how to be a man from the streets. I had to learn how to be a man by making mistakes and trial and error, and you know what I'm saying? And I'm still learning, but I feel like I'm in a better place now because I was able to let go of that dead weight and just forgive my dad, you know what I'm saying? So definitely the power of forgiveness. Let it go. It's gonna be all right. Keep going.